G'day. This is Charlie, and I'm coming to you with Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I'm still getting used to that new name. We'll see how we go in the next couple of episodes. Hey, 308, episode 308, that is, how to use email to gather customer feedback. First of all, how many of you are sick and tired of getting emails that say, oh, thanks for buying or thanks for ordering? Can you fill in this survey? I am, so I'm just going to say that what I'm saying here and what I'm sharing here is really valuable information, but you need to be careful how you apply it and how often you apply it. I really hate purchasing something and then immediately getting a how did we go email. Well, I'm sorry, I've just ordered the product. It's an ordering process. That's great. That's fantastic. But I want to know that I get my product. I want to know that the product does what you say it does before I even start to think about giving you a survey or feedback or whatever it is. So just think on that as I'm sharing this information. Why do we want customer feedback? Well, I think that's pretty self-evident, isn't it? With customer feedback, we can refine our processes, refine our procedures, improve, and it's that 1% improvement every time, just to build on our success and build a better system. What can you do to solicit customer feedback? Or surveys and polls are a good one. You can always send email surveys or polls to ask customers about their experiences with your products, services, or overall brand. Notice there I say products, services, or overall brand. I don't say about your process. I don't say what was the ordering process like. I might come back to that. I might address that in another video later, but it's important to understand that really what you're trying to do here with a survey or poll is product, service, or overall brand. You can send personalized feedback requests based on specific interactions. So, and this is where it's cool, if someone goes via your chat on your site and you collect their name and their email, it may be appropriate. Notice the language I'm using. It may be appropriate to go back and ask that customer later, how did we do? That's a good time to do a how did we do? Did our chat system live up to your expectation, or did you have to take further action? Did you get the information you wanted? Now, if you're using AI chatbots, that sort of feedback might be really valuable to you to understand how your AI is actually performing on your site. So using personalized feedback requests. So it might be if you've done the chat, it might be that they've called customer service and asked for some information. Might be that they've made a purchase and you want to find out how that purchase went. Again, you need to be really careful in how often you're sending out these requests. I'm reading my notes here and I'm thinking, no, these notes are now out of order based on how I'm talking, because I freestyle a lot of this. I have my talking points and then I freestyle it and just sort of see what comes up for me. When you are soliciting that feedback, you do need to make sure you are using simple and clear questions. Make the survey questions short and to the point, and make it easy for recipients to complete them quickly. I'm in two minds as to what works and what doesn't. I've been through somewhere it's just, radio buttons, and you tick the radio buttons and you're done. I've been through somewhere I've done that and I've gone, you're not actually getting to the crux of the matter here. There's other stuff that I would really like to give you, but you're not giving me that opportunity to give you that feedback. Obviously, your survey is very honed to a very fine point. You're trying to get some information on a very specific issue within your business, but there's other things that are missing, I feel, and that's just me as a consumer. But absolutely, if I get a question that is ambiguous or might be able to be read in multiple ways, I have trouble answering it, and I'm not going to bother answering the survey because I'm just going to assume that all the other questions are like that as well. So make sure that you're using simple and clear questions when you are writing out your survey questions. What do you do to get people to fill in the surveys though. That's the thing that really sort of hits, isn't it? You send out these surveys. I'm one of the worst ones for it, honestly. Send me a survey, I'm going to ignore it. unless I really want to, unless I have a burning desire to give you feedback, whether it was a really great, and I will give feedback for really great processes, and I will definitely give feedback if it was a terrible process. In between that, I'm more likely to ignore a request to give feedback. So maybe giving incentives for feedback is a good way of improving the number of people that actually respond to you. I have spoken about giving discounts so many times. The first thing we say is you can always offer a discount. But yeah, you can offer a discount. That's fine. I don't like offering discounts. It sets a precedence. You can offer an incentive though. Maybe that is get a free gift with your next purchase. Almost the same as a discount, but they're getting something else with it. Get something more for when you fill in this form, when you fill in our feedback request, we're going to give you something in return. Again, because we respect your time, we respect your input, and we respect your time. You should absolutely take all of the information that you get when you get your feedback forms, when you do your surveys, when you do your polls, and use that to improve your systems. I spoke about that just now. It's that 1% improvement that you can make to your system to make it better, and you do 1% every time, and it just, before you know it, you've got such a good system and it's flowing, and your customers are saying, we really love it because you've really understood what we as clients want, what we as customers want. So make sure that you are using that feedback for improvement. You can actually feed that back into your email marketing as well by saying, hey, listen, guys, a number of you came to us and said, from the surveys that we've done recently, a number of you said this was a problem. Just so you know that we've made some changes and we've implemented something to address the feedback you were giving us. So you're now telling your customers publicly and to them, because hopefully you're using your email marketing to tell them this, that you're listening to them and you care about it and you respect the feedback that they're giving to them, or that they're giving to you. Problems sometimes. So feedback is really important. Using email to gather customer feedback is important. Email is still one of the better ways of getting to a client or getting to a customer and getting them to send you information back. But you do need to be careful, because you don't want to become that company that, they always send out a poll after I've made a purchase. Always. And I don't ever respond. You kind of want to avoid doing that, right? Okay, so what do you guys think? Do you ask your customers for feedback? Do they give you feedback? Do you find that most of the time, you're getting a less than 1% response or a less than 5% response to your emails? What is it you're seeing? What works for you? What doesn't work for you? What have you done with feedback that you've got from your customers in the past? I would love to know those I would love to know those answers. It fascinates me to begin with, and maybe I'll be able to address some of those things in future podcasts as well. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. If you want to have a discussion on any of this, come over and join us at Locals. Ask charlyleetham.locals.com. You can join the conversation there. Apart from that, I will see you guys all tomorrow, nice and early, rise and shine even. For topic number 309, the role of email in re-engaging inactive customers. Talk to you tomorrow, guys. Bye.